I've tried to write the script for a long time now, and I'm gonna be honest, it's taken this long because this video's already been about 1.5 years in the making, and I don't want to fuck it up. I've made a lot of YouTube videos in my day, some of them better than others. However, today I thought I would make a little bit of a different video and talk about why I keep quitting YouTube and why some of your favorite YouTubers might quit too. Also, I'm announcing something at the end of this video, so if you're the type of person that likes to click off videos early, can you just pretend you're not that person for the next however many minutes? Alright, thanks. I think one of the biggest reasons why people quit YouTube is pressure, whether it's pressure to succeed, pressure from school, or even pressure from an audience. And I'm gonna walk through each of these one by one. Pressure to succeed. A lot of YouTubers, especially smaller YouTubers that are kind of coming up right now, are on the younger side. I feel like a lot of the channels I've been turned on to recently are people in their early 20s like me. And being this age is awesome. I mean, you have all these ideas, all these dreams, you can eat whatever the hell you want. You're ready to take on the world. But every time I go on my phone, I always see someone doing better than me. You know, I'm definitely one of those people that's suffered from the succeed by 25 mentality that you see online all the time now. And you know, when you see other 21-year-olds on YouTube getting millions of views, and even people in my own social circles on Instagram posting that they got some internship at The Tonight Show, or that they just got hired as a writer for some Netflix comedy, it's hard not to constantly compare yourself to what others are saying they're doing. You know, when you're a small YouTuber, it's already really hard to find the motivation to keep uploading sometimes. I mean, last video, I know I made fun of people like Jake Paul and Gabby Hanna for how much they complained about their views not being as high as they wanted. However, I've fallen into that same trap multiple times. I remember a couple months ago, one of my videos didn't do as well as I thought it would, and my first instinct was just to throw my hands up and say, well, YouTube's not recommending my content. I guess I'm fucked. I also end up overthinking hella videos and scrapping them halfway through because I don't think they're good enough. I think I keep putting this pressure on myself because this is kind of a big year for me. I just turned 21, and in about 3 weeks I start my last semester of university, which means that it won't be long until I have to face the cold embrace of the real world. And don't get me wrong, I'm proud of the person I'm becoming, even though that person consumes way too many extra toasty Cheez-Its. But when you live in an age where people are getting successful at younger and younger ages, it's natural to feel that you should be at that same level in whatever you do. Pressure from school. Another big reason why I keep taking time off of YouTube is to focus on school. And I know a lot of other YouTubers do YouTube and school at the same time, but honestly, I don't know how they do it. After getting through a whole day of class, it's hard to stay motivated to edit a video. Now, I'm certainly not the first person to have this same issue, so right now I'm going to toss it over to Gokanaru, and he's going to tell you a little bit more about his struggles with balancing YouTube and school.
Greetings, my name is Gokanaru, and Human has asked me to come on and explain to you my frustrations with being a YouTuber and having to go to school at the same time. It's something I've dealt with the entire time that I've been a YouTuber pretty much. I've always been either working or going to school, without exception actually. Now, I'm not sure about other people, but I know that I've fallen into the trap of thinking that school is the only thing stopping me from being really productive at being a YouTuber. However, over the years I've realized that I have a really bad personality for self-maintenance or being productive when someone else isn't making me be productive. You know, I don't know if that's because school and whatever my jobs have conditioned me to only do shit when I'm told to do it or when I have to or when someone is dependent on me doing it. But when it's just me left to my own devices, I often find myself having a hard time forcing myself to put the work in. And that very much has limited my success on YouTube over the years. And yeah, I mean, I'm probably hard on myself in that aspect, but it has proven almost scientifically to be true, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure that I haven't been able to upload 3 videos within 2 months for the past 4 years. Maybe 3 years, something like that. But basically, for some reason, I'm able to upload 2 videos and then I just go on like a 2-month long hiatus, or sometimes even longer. Like I've gone on a 9-month hiatus. The whole time in between those uploads, I've been working on videos. It's just some videos take a lot longer. Some videos I really fucking procrastinate because I really don't want to fucking do them, because I don't know what, just I lose the passion halfway through, and then it's hard to pick up the pieces, and I just don't want to fucking deal with it after a certain point. I don't know. I think aside from me genuinely having like a procrastination problem when left to my own devices, I think that the biggest hindrance for me relating to school is that school is always passively on my mind. You know what I mean? Like when I'm in school, obviously I'm actively thinking about the shit I'm learning about, whatever. But when I go home, that shit's still passively, you know, stressing me out, and like all the deadlines and whatever, they're always bothering me and they're always in my head. So, you know, I'm always distracted. I'm not really comfortable with just fucking off and making a video and, you know, kind of distracting myself from school, which is usually the more pressing issue because those deadlines are so strict. The periods of my life, genuinely, when I've been the most on top of my shit with YouTube, specifically when I was like 14 years old, was just when I had the least shit going on, when I was literally the most free possible. Like I could just zero in and just focus on what I was doing and literally not give a fuck what was happening outside of my little bubble or whatever. And now that I've aged, I guess, yeah, it's just harder to zone in, and school is a big reason for that, again, because of all the fucking deadlines, distractions, and stresses that come with it. When Heeman first wanted to make this video, here's a little tidbit that I don't know if he'll include, but he originally asked me to cameo in this video literally like a year and a half ago, maybe more, and I gave him some audio then, and it was probably kind of shit, I don't know, but I probably was like in the middle of exams and like right after I had just gone kind of viral, so shit was kind of hectic then. But now that I've kind of mellowed out and I'm almost done school, because back then I was like halfway through university, now I'm almost done, I think I can comfortably say that you can be in school and be uploading YouTube videos consistently. The only thing is that the kind of videos you are making need to be somewhat formulaic in some aspect. If you can break your videos down to a literal formula, then you can definitely be in school and be uploading videos. I have never tried to do that, and probably never will, because that's just not my fucking style. I just don't want to be doing that. But if you're genuinely trying to be successful on YouTube, create a fucking formula for your videos. No joke, no fucking joke, I swear. That's literally what you would have to do. It's a lot easier than being like, what am I doing next week? Fuck, something completely different that I have nothing completed for, and I need to think everything up in my fucking head in the next week. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling. I don't know. If this were a school project, I'd probably be graded poorly, but this is just Heeman's channel, so fuck it. Fuck it.
Pressure from the audience. Staying consistent with anything is hard, especially with something like YouTube. But oftentimes you even see the people that were able to stay consistent and build up a following end up losing passion for it because they feel like they put themselves in a box. This has happened to some of my favorite YouTubers, like take Bobby Burns for instance. He built up his audience making commentary videos and movie reviews, and then he wanted to transition into music. But his music wasn't initially very well received because it was so different from what people had subscribed for. And so people were constantly telling him to stop making music because it wasn't what they liked. Another guy I watched named Solowin just made a video recently about how he was going to take a break from YouTube because he didn't feel like the content that he actually wanted to make was what was going to be successful on his channel. Even people like Ryan Trahan have come out recently and said that it's been hard to find the type of content that fulfills him. I think at the end of the day, a lot of people just want to make as many people happy as possible. So it can kind of be hard to find the motivation to keep at something if you don't feel like you can actually be the person you want to be. And while I'm not necessarily the type of person that's gonna be regurgitating all this law of attraction stuff and all this manifesting stuff that people talk about all the time, I am very much of the belief that, especially on YouTube, if you make good content for long enough, people will notice. And I guess that's sort of what keeps me going. As long as I know that I like the content that I'm making, I'm proud of what I'm making, I know that sooner or later, if I get good enough, someone will notice. One thing you hear people say a lot is that people who quit something will never know how far away they were from achieving what they wanted to achieve. So I guess if anyone's watching this and they want to achieve something, especially if you're a small YouTuber like me and you're watching this, just take this video as a sign to keep at it. Okay, hi, so this is the end of the video. This is just a quick little outro thing because I didn't actually record one on my mic. But anyway, I just wanted to say thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want to see more. Click the bell, all that good stuff. Also, huge thanks to Gokanaru for being in the video. It was a lot of coordination, a lot of bullshit for me that he had to put up with about when the video was actually going to be out and when I was actually going to, get off my ass and finish it. So props to him. If you want to check out his channel, links in the description. As always, I'm sure you know who he is by now. So I did say at the beginning of the video that I was going to announce something at the end, and that wasn't just like some ploy to get you to watch the whole thing. I actually do have an announcement to make. Essentially, this channel has a Discord server now. It's called the Appendicitis Gang. Fucking kill me. Basically, I just wanted a place where my subscribers could go and discuss things, and we could all discuss things together. We could talk about future videos. I even posted some sneak peeks to this video there, and I'm going to be doing the same for future videos. So yeah, if that's something you're interested in, links in the description down below. So yeah, all right, this is the end of the video. Goodbye.